Yo, what's up, Viking family? Yeah, I thought I'd come up with a name for my YouTube followers. Um, we last left off on Project skyq 2, setting up our power. We got so far. Yeah, we finished setting up some of this. Like, I'll probably set up a bit more today, just so we've got a backlog of power set up for doing things, because at the moment the furnaces upstairs are not they're good, but they're not keeping up with the processing system that I've got set up, where the speed upgrades in it. But we'll go ahead and have a look at some stuff. I did have 4 more of these to put down, so let's quickly put these down a sec. There's that. Let's quickly just put the last few things down while we're down here quick. I'll put that there with that. Right, that should all be filling with cobble. Yep, that is nicely. And we can add that there. Yeah, we can put this back over here like that. Let's grab out our, that's the wrong thing, this thing, our trusty little wrench to pull anything out. That and that. Right, nice. And then what we can do with this is, oh, there we go. That should be, yeah, that should be fine. That doesn't need one, does it there? Yep, that. Oh god. Right, see if we can do it this way. Bam, there we go. We have 2 more left, but that there, oh, I didn't start telling this to extract, did I? There, and that. We have quite a bit of power, which is nice. There we go. Yeah, nice. Right, so that should be okay. I'll try and get 2 more of the heating things, so I can just put these last 2 down as well. I just don't know if, yeah, that's that. Boom, nice. So we only need 2 more heating elements, so really we only need probably, so for each, we'll just grab 2 of them, like 2 of the spools. That's being very weird. Oh, oops, yep, I miscounted. Right, so we need 2 more of them. Snippers, boom. We are definitely going to be setting up that thingy today as well with immersive engineering. We're going to be setting up the crafting thing for these wires. Kind of getting irritating at the moment to do. Alright, there's 2 more heating elements, nice. We'll obviously add more over time when we start needing more. When we're starting off, we don't really need to be getting a load. Right, that, boom, boom. That's doing that. Then we need, you're already there. Bam, bam. Let's just swap that out just so that's there, because we don't need to build this one on our bar at the moment. That's that. Right, got these 2 more dynamos out. And that is wrong. Like that, done. Nice. And that. Nice, there we go. So we've got that filled up. Those 2 have still got a apparently still got a buffer in them, even though, like, I didn't think they kept a buffer, unless it's just like the starting 1 or 2 don't keep a buffer. They just keep, because I'm pretty sure they do keep just burning. Alright, these plates can go up here, because this is where all the immersive engineering stuff is anyway. So these plates can just sit up here. That can come me. Those snippers and that can go back in there with the casings. Right, like that. Right. You can go back in there, so can you. They can go in there as well for a bit. So let's set up a digital tree farm. That stuff can go in there, and those. Nice, that can go back over here. So then we can start getting gears set up sooner or later. I wonder how expensive a draw controller is. Where is the draw controller? See, that's from that mod. Where's the one from this mod? I think I may be blind. Right, use. There it is, storage controller. So I need a compacting drawer to make this, which is going to be worth it in the end. Alright, we'll get rid of that. Because we want to set this up, don't we? So we are going to need a tree farm. So let me quickly set that up first. Right, grab that. That should be that nicely. Oh, some more copper in there. That's got nothing in. Right. That's still going down. I really don't know what's going on with that. Like, surely that should not be going down that quick. Unless, I did, yeah. Why is that going down so fast? I'm confused. I am really confused why that's going down so fast. Because look, it's empty now. I'm so confused. It can't be. Half the cook time for all recipes use twice the amount of fuel. Oh damn. What if I take that out for a bit? Yeah, see now it's working. If I take this out for a bit until we can start working on power situation, then, you know, as long as we've got these working, it would be nice. Right, so now we've got to do botany pots. Right, it'd be nice to do these, but I don't think we have the means for that, so we need this. Right, we need one of them, that, and that. Right, so what we'll do is we'll grab that out. There we go. Put that in there. Like that, nice. While that's doing that, we'll go and grab some iron to make the hoppers. Boop. Thanking you. We can go back in there. That can go in there. That can go in there as well. So can that. You are tin, so you can go in there. Nickel can go in there. Right, nice. Sooner or later we'll probably add like environment down there into some stuff, but at the moment we'll just keep it up here because we are using it. Right, that should be fine for a bit. Right, there we go. 10 pots. Should we do? Yeah, we can do that, and then we can also make a hopper one first. Just one, because at the moment we actually don't need all of them because we're not really doing anything. So what I said last time is we'll try and do one with loads. So we'll do the spruce, which I think. Hold on, let's see this use. Can you not see? Use. Yeah, it just doesn't show you. That's weird. Use. Right, from this. Oh, so it looks like you only always get one plank. well, one log, no matter what. Oh, hold on. Rolls 2 to 4. Chance is 100. Right, so if I go here, do you say 2 to 4 on this? Yeah, it's 2 to 4. So I'm guessing it's just basically like, what would I prefer the look of around my base if I was going to use, like, you know, wood as a building block. So I'd probably just go like dark oak, but you give apples, don't you? Do you reckon I could use an apple sapling in there? Or would it only just give apples if I was going to use an apple sapling? There it is. Right, use. Yeah, see, only apples and the apple sapling. Where if I used a bog standard oak, that should give apples, saplings, sticks, and oak logs. So yeah, you know what, I'll do normal oak just so I can get the apples for like later on. We do have a 4 wide one, so we'll do that. We need a piece of dirt. Right, nice. Put that in there, and done. Do I have enough to make you the, what's it called one? The better one? I have 2 of those. I have an ender pearl. I do indeed. Right, so we press U on you. That, boom. Yeah, boy. Let's go. Right, then we do that. And that now should be a bit faster. Right, so if I go over to here now and go and grab my sticks, grab out the, where's the farming stuff there? Got no more apples left, so I can't put the apples in there. I can put the saplings in there though, get those ready, get the logs ready as well. So what we'll do is that, and that. Actually no, we'll have the saplings there, like the main resources can be here then. Nice. Put the sticks there actually. Then the apples and that stuff can be there. Right, that's that. So we've done that. Nice. Right there. Bam, boom. So now, there we go, an extra 2. Right, you're going to be in there nicely. That can go in there too. 1, 2, 3. Right, there we go. I'll grab that. Like that, nice. Right, there we go. Should be somewhat sorted. Right, keep that there for a bit. We're just going to make normal botany pots for the time being. We've got a load of those already, so we don't need that. Right. Mate, am I getting 32 logs per? That's crazy. Can we make the draw? Can we make these yet? So we need 2 gold, a draw, some paper, and an emerald, and then the other one's a diamond. If I remember. So we go here. Got some paper. Needed the gold, and we needed obviously a emerald and a diamond for the other one. So then we can lock the drawers then. So let's just check the other one. Yeah, 2 gold, so 4 gold. 1, 2, boom. There we go. Let's go and do that. So this one. Oh, I needed the drawers now. Yeah, we've got 2 here. Nice. that one, which is the linking tool, and this one is the configure one. So I think this is the one that locks stuff. Yep. Nice. Boom, like that. So that now will lock that. Those will go into there, but the apples won't until I actually put the apples in myself. And then we'll lock all these as well. So when I fully take everything out, the picture will still stay there, so nothing else will take over those spots. Oh, there we go. Nicely. So at least then I know where everything goes now. They can go up there with the paper. Have you done yet? Nope. Not fully. Right, 24. See, because I want a load of these pots because sooner or later we are going to be adding a lot of stuff, a lot of plants and that to make our resources. Just trying to get an apple so I can put it in there, because then I know that, like, you know, the apples will start getting sorted out in there. Nope, not that. See, those acorns don't go in there because I think that is just like a hand drop when you're doing it by hand. Come on. Really? No apples? I usually always get bloody apples from this. Dude, what the hell? Like, no apples. So confused. So confused. What the hell? Apple? Yay, there we go, finally got apples. That and that. With that in there. Nice. Done. Sweet. So that will start doing that now for me. So that's all automated now. Nice automated little setup. What we could do now is grab two of them. We've got some chests, which is very handy. Grab that out and grab that out. Right, so here we're going to want to grab, I don't know, about 16 of them. And leave like that each chest, just in case we want to start getting some upgraded chests as well. Because today we will set up auto-sieving today. Well, we'll try and get as much done as the auto-sieving. But I do want to try and get some of this set up as well today. Right, so for this we're going to need one of these. Oh, we are going to need a lot of stuff. Got that. I think we already had piston. Yeah, we did. God damn it. Ah, Jesus Christ. It's alright though. It's alright. Grab that. I don't know if we actually need all this. Let me just double check because I don't want to keep filling my inventory up. No, it's literally just iron. Really. So we'll just grab 4 of that. Grab that a sec. Right, so for this we want that. We need some chobley stone. Like that, nice, nice. Then this, boom, boom. There we go. Yeah, it's nice. I like that. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, so then we're gonna want, so we got that and that, we just need the iron and smooth stone. Well, no, not smooth stone, normal stone. We're so used to it, just this used to being just like classed as smooth stone. So we grab that, yeah, one of them, oh no, is it? It'd be two of them, isn't it? Yeah, that needs one too. Right, so that, yeah. Over to you, make that, boom. Make that, yep, boom. And then you are used to make the storage controller, which is also another iron block. Yep. Storage controller, boom. And you, so you can make that to make the storage inventory. But at the moment, we want this for one thing and one thing only. Is when we come to automating all this, it's going to be handy. Right, so that's going to go right here. Just there. Right, there we go. Nice. And this will all go over to here. Nice, see? Nicely does it. There we go. And then what we'll do is we'll grab our config things again. I'll unlock them all and then I'll relock them so it locks every chest until I actually put something in them myself. Because that's what we're going to want it for. I'll grab this last bit out. Do that, boom, nice. Right, that can go in there and then those can go in there. Nicely does it. So we'll do the whole linking thing first. So we want that all the way down to here, over to here, down to here. I know you can set this up where you can click one side and go down to the other, but I prefer this so I can actually see that everything's actually getting manually added. Right, so that's all done. So if I do that, it locks it all, unlocks it all, locks it all. Done. There we go. So everything now is locked until I actually store something in there myself. So all we have to do, you see the iron, boom, done that, goes down to there. Nice. So now we have that set up. So whenever we got the auto sifting set up to smelters, we can set up the smelters just to send straight away all the smelted ingots down to there. Because then after that, what we'll do then is like either the ME or the refined storage system will have connected to there, so then we don't have to fill that storage up full of ingots. Now they can just stay in those drawers because we can set up those to have like a really high amount with like a possible full void upgrade if we don't want that much resource, which we'll probably will do. Right, so they can go in there, but we are going to want to do for the ingots, we're going to want to do this so we can have the nuggets, the ingot and the blocks. We're going to want to have that for pretty much every ingot. So we can get rid of that, get rid of this for a bit. Right, so we're going to want to set up this now. Right, so oh no, hold on, no. I want to try and start up let's get rid of this for a bit because we can start fresh. I want to do the sieves. There we go, sieves. What is sieve? Right. Just thinking. Yeah, we're gonna need just one hammerer as well, because sooner or later we can move down to let me show you. Resource, yeah, here. Right, so sooner or later you ain't gonna need the hammerer because you can get the dust generator, the crushed endstone, crushed netherrack. You know, you can get all the other things. You can get like dye ones, ore generators as well, so you don't need to sieve then if you don't want to. You just get ores straight away, and then you just crush them down and then smelt them. So, you know, you can get all that sort of stuff as well. Dirt, clean gen, quartz gen, so you can just get pure quartz, obsidian, clay, netherrack, normal netherrack, ice, gravel, and gravel. So we'll never need the auto hammerer after this, once we've got those. But they are expensive, but we could get there. I know I said like the first or second episode that the plants are probably a bit better. It's just the plants take a lot longer than what these do. So obviously, you know, like the whole like tick rate, as you can see, this is doing decent, but you have to wait for this to fully grow and then deplete, then fully grow, then deplete. But we'll set this up first. So we've got the hammer already here, which I had from a previous quest out to make, so I could get my enchanted one. We need glass, iron, and hoppers. Right, so we've got glass already. Oh, we need the panes, don't we? So you only need panes for that one, the hammerer. You don't need any more glass, so you can go back. We just need iron bar. Well, we need a lot of iron to set this up, like 2 blocks. That's 4 blocks. 2 hoppers, some iron bars, and we do have... oh, no. I've got these, but I don't really want to be using these. No. You know what I'll do? Right. That's the fortune. Yeah, you know what? Where's my enchanted one? Emerald mesh. There we go. Right. So we will go ahead and do that. You just need that. You just need a thingy, don't you? So what we'll do, we'll get rid of this one. We'll have it like that, because sooner or later we're going to be going into auto sieving for pretty much everything. We just need the iron bars. So we just need iron. Okie dokie. Right. Let's grab all that. So I don't know how much we're going to need. Like I said, sooner or later we're going to be able to auto sort all this. Right. Let's grab this out as well. So I'm going to want to make the island behind the storages bigger, so we can have all this behind there. Right, so that's doing that. We want that to make them nice. Then we'll do 1, 2, 3, and 4. There's the 4 blocks. Right, and now we want 2 hoppers. So you get 4 of those planks. Like that. Yep. And you do that. There we go. Now we should just be able to make 1 of them and 1 of them. Voila. There we go. Done. So now we want to you know what, yeah, let's just make a little walkway here. A sec. Make it too wide, so you know there's a way around the back for a bit. Alright, so 1, 2, like that. So we actually don't need to do that then. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. We'll have it 8 behind. Make sure you press F7 and just check the yellow spots, just to see where the spawning is going to be. So we'll add that there. Nice. So let me just go and empty this stone out of my inventory a quick sec, and then I'll show you the way I have been learning to set up these, because the last patch that was on here, well, the patch before this, everything was working okay for me. Like, you know, you could use pipes to pipe through under these, but then all of a sudden it just wasn't letting me do that. It wasn't letting me pull out of these at all with a pipe. So I had to put a chest, then use the pipe to pull out of the chest that ended up underneath it. It was just very weird. Right, so shoot. Alright, also we were going to want to make some gold, another gold upgrade as well for the sophisticated chests. So we're going to want that. Let's go over here, do that and that. Yep, that's made it a sophisticated chest. Let's quickly store that in there as well. We're going to want that. We do have... oh no, we don't. Right, so if we go here to sophisticated, and actually, hold on. Did I spell it wrong? No, I didn't. Oh, I forgot that at. Right, so we're going to want just straight, you know, that normal to gold or whatever. So yeah, let's do straight normal to diamond for this. So we want that, which is iron and a redstone torch. Boom, that, right. And then each one is going to need like 8 of the other material. We are going to want to make these as well, the stack upgrades, just so we're not going to be overdoing it. So we need 8 of them, and oh, how the hell did you get down here? What? Say man. Right, and then use that, to that. Right, nice. That's that set up. Right, and now we want these, which is that. So we want one of them, which we need 8 logs in use. We want another 8 logs, like so. Oh, okay, I remember. First one is planks, then the next one's logs. Right, then use, logs, use, that, done. So yep, and then the next one again is 888. I think we're only gonna need like 1 at the moment until we start getting a load of resources. I'll try and make it up to diamond as well for that. Excuse me, you're in my way. That was your own fault. You got him away, dummy. Don't you shoot me. Right, we'll set that up. Right, use. Boom, boom, boom. Use. And voila. Right, so I think you... God damn it, stupid thing. Right. I think what you can do is, I think you can pipe out the front of the flux sieve. No, not the sieve, the hammer. But you know what? I don't need to, do I? Because I think you can pump out the front. The flux hammer will take items from an inventory above and place the outputs into an inventory in front of oh, so yeah, so I can have the sieve in front. Okay, nice. I think those are going to spit at me until, like, you know, I say sorry. Nope, they're not. Right, so we're going to want a pipe from that over to here. What I could do is, I wonder if I bring it here. Yeah, should I do that? It's going to be a recording. It's going to be a bit longer, but I'm enjoying myself. I'm really enjoying myself today. Right, grab that. So we'll have this over here, just so it's a bit closer to where I'm going to be piping out of. Yep. And then here, we'll pipe out from down there to down there. So, you know, it's probably best to do that. And we can use this block to fill in that hole there. Yep. Right, so now we're going to want to grab that and that. Yep. Right, there we go. Nice. Alright, so the way we're going to want to set this up, you know, I could set it up this way, couldn't I? I have that there. Right, yeah. I think those have got locks on it, so it shouldn't be pumping in anything, yeah. But what we'll do is we'll quickly grab my wrench, and then we'll do that, and then what we'll do is once we've got them down, I'll call it there after that. But then in the next episode we'll start making sure everything's set up then, like properly for this, because it would be nice. Don't need that in there. Thanking you. Right, and then the sieve here. Why is that placed that way for? It's a bit silly. Why is it doing this? Stop placing like that. That's annoying, isn't it? Why is it placing like that? You're so annoying, can I? Very, very, very annoying. How about if I stand this way? Nope. Oh well. Right, so that will be that. And then down here, below it, we'll have this. Like that. Yep. You get turned to diamond. Nice. That in there. Done. Right. Oh, okay. Yeah, you know what? Then we'll have. Alright, you're gonna be over. You're gonna be over here as well. Like that. Nice. Yep. That's that. What? And then here we'll have that pump out of there into the combiner. This is a combiner or compactor from the same mod of those sieves. They've got like one of them, so we're going to need one of those sooner or later. But like I said, in the next episode, because I'm going to end it here, in the next episode we'll make sure all that's set up, all the power goes to where it needs to go to, and then we'll start sorting out the auto crafting for the chunks, for the chunks to get smelted, and then for them to get piped out of the smelter straight into these, which I think will be very, very handy for us. But I will end it there, folks. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. Leave a comment if you enjoyed. Let me know what mod packs you guys playing, if you want me to play them after I complete this one. or I can, if you want me to play any other games, if not if you don't want me to see me play Minecraft. But thank you for watching, and goodbye.